Hello, welcome to Little Miss Music. This is episode 3. Today I'm going to talk about composition. I released on Facebook, not released, I released again a piece that I'd written. This piece is titled Can You Hear It? And I wrote this piece in 2011. I actually found the papers. Let me show you this chicken scratch of Can You Hear It? And if you notice the date over here, September 2011. This piece didn't come to fruition until a few years later after that. And I was really grateful because Mike O, who's a really good friend of mine, is fantastic with computer and producing and videography, and so he's very talented. Movin' Pics, Mike, and that's what his site is called, Movin' Pics. And he was able to pick this up and said he wanted to produce it, which was awesome. And so we had a lot of fun doing this and making the video for it as well. But this piece is really a piece that's very dear to my heart. It is all about family and friendships and love. And Can You Hear It? I'm gonna just read some of the text. Every morning when I wake up comes a moment when I think of where I've come from, where I am, where I'm going when all this ends. Who'll stand by me or cower and fear? Who'll shrink and shiver doubting my words? Though it's painful, no less real. Truth will keep me strong and give me courage to go on. This is just the introduction of the piece. And then it goes into, can you hear it calling my name from some other existence, a more majestic way of living, beautiful, alive, and moving. Forward, upward, onward, loving that beautiful circle, family, love not lost, traditions, without the loss of love and laughter, friends that matter, time not wasted, no more hesitating. Can you hear it? And this piece came to me when I was probably in a sad kind of state, in the sense that I was not close to my family of origin. I'd gone through a long time without close connections with them, and I had missed them in my heart, and my heart, I think, and some other higher existence or being was calling out to me to come back. And I did, and I came back to my family, and that's when this piece really came to fruition, and I love it for that. And I love the reunions and the back to my family of origin. So there we go. That's a long little bit of story. The music came first. So when I was composing it, the music and little bits of Can You Hear It came first. Let me bring you over to the piano. And that's kind of a little bit of the first part of the melody. So that was the part that kind of came in. Let me bring it back over here to my comfortable chair spot. And so I hope you enjoy a little bit of that. I wanted to talk just a little bit about composition. I had one of my sisters, Situation Normal is her website, or not her website, her YouTube, hold on a second. Her YouTube site. Okay, so she asked me a little bit about how I would use these music chips to compose. So if I was teaching a young student to start trying to compose music, and they didn't have any idea of what sounds they wanted to use, I would start by using these chips. And so let me just choose a few randomly. Okay, So we'll start with D. Say they choose D. Let's choose a few. So D, G, A, and let's go back to D again. Now let's go over to the piano. Here we go. Okay. And if I was starting in D, that's D, G, A. Then, so that's kind of creating a little bit of the first part of a song. You just have to add some left hand. So when you're adding the bass clef, you always kind of copy the first note of the right hand. So if you're starting in D, then you would start in the key of D major, and I'd have to teach that as well, that that's where the scale comes in handy. So D major with F sharp and C sharp. 2 sharps in this scale. Okay, so D major. And there we go. I just wrote something. I kind of like it. I might do something with this piece after, actually. So I hope you, I hope that gives a little bit of a hint and help on how to compose, or how you would teach composition, or how you would start composing a little bit on your own with some notes. And then you have to kind of, there's a little bit of feeling that can go along with it, but there's also some other tips I think I might share in another video. So hope you like. Let me just share before I go. This is my book of compositions. I'm gonna share some more. I'm gonna release some more on YouTube. Can You Hear It is, you can type in Emily Stockwell, Can You Hear It on YouTube. It's not through my YouTube, it's through Mike O's YouTube. And you can also go on Facebook and find it there as well. So hope you like, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye now.